Hello staff, this is a quick tutorial of the upcoming student-led conferences handout. I will put all this into a Google Classroom so that way you'll have access to all the reports and exactly how to go through it with your students. Here you'll see I have a student-led conferences timeline for the spring and the items that will be covered during the conference times. First thing we will look at will be the STAR reports. All STAR reports are printed off and will be available in your mailbox no later than Tuesday morning. The first thing I want you to look at is this form that has been created for you and your students to go through. It is the same STAR to MCA proficiency conversion that we did in the fall time. In here you will see a number of reflective questions if you want to go with them prior with your students prior to conferences. I think it would go a lot more smooth when the student and the parents quickly talk about this. One thing I want you to know is updated is I have put a new STAR proficiency chart in here. Recently, STAR has come out with a scale score to look at proficiency by grade level for being on track to be proficient on the ACT English, ACT Reading, and ACT Math. So you'll be able to see on their reports their scale scores. This is where they will need to be at the end of their 9th grade year, their 10th grade year, and for them to be college and career ready during their 11th and 12th grade year. The scale score they're looking for English is a 1068, 1262 in reading, and a 915 in math. So that would be something to go over and to see if they are making the right progress or not on their STAR assessments. The next report that you will see that will be coming out will be for grades 6 through 8. STAR does have a STAR scale scored proficiency towards MCA proficiency report that I have printed out for both math and reading. You will see on the side here, you will see STAR math or STAR reading. Also, I have gone back and done trend data for the last year and a half of STAR tests. So you will be able to see here the short line with the STAR is the line to meet proficiency on the upcoming MCA math score, but also you'll be able to have a conversation about trend line data as well as effort and other outside factors going into the STAR assessment. The STAR reports for grades 9 through 10 will also have what test they have taken on the side, STAR math or STAR reading. I too here have gone back and taken 2.5 years of STAR trend data to show exactly how the students are doing. The only difference between the high school 9-10 and the 6-8 reports is STAR does not indicate success on the MCA 10th grade reading test or 11th grade math test. According to their data, they are only proficient up through 8th grade. After that, we will have the data to show if they are still making growth or not. Also on the 9th through 10th grade, as I stated here, you will go in here and you will see the reports of how they're doing. They are color-coded, so you will be able to see if they exceeds, meets, partially meets, or does not meet. The key indicator too on the STAR reflection page is to be successful and on track. We are looking at a percentile rank, the PR, of somewhere over 60. The next piece of paper is also something that we covered during the fall student-led conference sheet, and it shows attendance matters. So roughly by March 2nd, next Monday, we will have 111 school days done. What I'd like you to do is to look at the total number of absences, excused and unexcused, add them together and divide by 111. That will show them the percentage of time that they have been gone from class or from you in front of instruction. Ideally, it does say in our student handbook that they can have up to 20, but according to the North Star report is we should be at 90% in front of teachers. So looking around the 17 total days. The next area I want to talk about are the student transcripts. All students in grades 9 through 12 have a printed off transcript as far as how they have done through semester 1 of this year. When calculating total number of credits, a freshman who is on track to graduate should have a minimum of 3 credits passed as they have completed the first semester. A 10th grader should have 9 credits, 11th grader should have 15 credits, and a 12th grader should have 21 credits to be considered on track for graduation. The transcript leads directly into what we use here through the JMC credit checker. Students in 9 through 12 will be getting a credit checker through their advisor. This area specifically shows the courses that meet the graduation requirements towards the Yellow Medicine East diploma. Please take time to review this with your students. If there are any students that are behind or have failed the class, please make sure to inform them that we will be contacting them from the office this spring as far as their plans to either repeat the class or to make up the credit this summer during summer school. Last but not least will be the 2020-2021 registration forms filled out and signed by the advisor, parents, and the student. As you can see here on our web page, under quick links, you will see the course registration information. In here, you will find all information for students in grades 9 through 12 next year that they will need. Please take the time to go through and complete these forms with them. If they have any questions, please have them come down to the office and schedule a time with Robin and I. But they have gone through, and at the end, what we want to do is we need to make sure that they have a minimum of 6 credits totaled for registration. The night of registration, after their student-led conference, you will sign off and they will come up to the library area where we will preload classes for next year.